Hey there, Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1727 of What You Up To Now, documenting the journey, sharing the experiences I'm having and have had as I grow and build and supersize my own businesses, both offline and online. I've been in business almost 50 years. I hate to say that, but almost 5 decades. High fours, like 47, 48 years. 49, might be 49 this year. Anyway, in corporate America, over a quarter century, simultaneously running and operating and growing and succeeding and failing at different businesses, 27 different businesses and industries, before I came online after my divorce. And every day I share a couple pieces of content to keep me moving forward. I started doing it before the pandemic, and I was very grateful that I had, because it allowed me to add things during the pandemic and keep moving forward and pivot and switch and change and grow throughout a time when a lot of people were just withering and dying, and not a good position to be in. But we learned a lot. We all learned a lot from the pandemic. Good, bad, ugly. As much as we think a situation or an experience is bad, there's always good that comes out of that same experience. And so there's a balance. We live in a balanced universe, and some things, it's just up to us to decide what they mean to us, whether they're good, bad, ugly, positive, or negative. Everything just is. The experiences that come our way are just the experiences, and it's how we handle them, how we define them, what we attribute to them, whether they're bad or good. So today, for the BU 365-day challenge, our annual challenge this year, this is my, I think, 5th or 6th year in a row doing an online annual challenge. And I started doing it for me to help me get over my fear of, because I'm afraid of a lot of stuff too, doing live videos. I was scared to do live videos, so the first year I challenged myself to do a live video every day. And that year I actually did 2, because more than that, because I was in a group of other people that were afraid to do video, that in the group we committed to ourselves that we would do a live video every day, no matter what. And it could be on any topic, anything. But we had to show up live and do a video. And it turns out there were only actually 6 or 7 of us that actually completed the year and did a video every day. And some of us had technical challenges. I got kicked off Facebook for I think 2 or 3 weeks, and we were doing it in a Facebook group. So I had to get really creative on how I made my videos and still was able to share them in the group, even though I couldn't go and do a Facebook Live. So lots of challenges, lots of fun, lots of experiences. But one of the main things it taught me was that no matter what happens, we can figure it out. You might have noticed that my videos are portrait, many of them these days, because in the new, I record live on Facebook. Why? Because it's free, quick, and easy. And normally it's functional, but there's always changes going on when you don't own a platform. And so we have to figure out, how do we make this work for us? And Facebook has been a great teacher for me in that in that way. How do I make it work for me? And right now I have to go portrait, because otherwise I can't make it work for me. And then there's things that we could do before that we can't do. I've had a struggle with one of my pages, Supersize Your Business for Female Entrepreneurs, where some days cross-posting to my other pages works, other times it doesn't. Today it didn't work. So it's like every few days. It's not an everyday thing, it's a random thing. Being able to add filters and features to my videos, editing my videos. I haven't been able to edit my videos as my pages have changed over, it's eliminated my ability to edit videos. But I've had to figure out, well, how do I add a headline? How do I add comments, etc.? And I just can't edit the way I look, so you get me warts and all, which was our idiom today to coincide with our perfect paradox. Perfect paradox for the challenge today, the annual challenge, says that the more honest you are about your faults, the more people will think that you're perfect. The more people will think you're perfect. So the more you are yourself and show up as who you really are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it's up to other people to decide what's the good, the bad, the ugly about you. And guess what? What they think of you is none of your business. What they think of me is none of my business. Sometimes it'll still tweak me a little. For the most part, no, because I've learned that a lot of times when people criticize us or give us a hard time or make fun of us for doing something, it's either because they've never done it, or they're afraid to do it, or they don't like something we say because it triggers something in them to think about, well, is that true for me? Could that possibly be true for me? And a lot of times it is, but we don't want to face up to it. So it's never about us when people give us negative feedback and negative vibes, it's always about what's going on inside of them. Now, I'm not going to even talk about that from a leadership and performance and feedback perspective because it's a totally different topic. So today, warts and all was our idiom. It's a fun idiom. It basically means tell me the truth of the situation, all of it. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't just tell me what you think what I want to hear. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. Tell me what happened so that we can learn from it, especially when we make mistakes and screw up. Guess what? We're human. We all make mistakes. We all screw up. It's what we learn from it and what we do about it that matters the most. I got a weird bracelet on today. It's driving me crazy. So, Sunday in my neck of the woods. Not sure what day it is for you listening. Sunday's a day for me to catch up on projects, plan for the following week, and make sure I've already got my annual plan and my daily things laid out, but I like to tweak and test and see, okay, does that still make sense for me? Do I have commitments and appointments and calls and coaching calls and things? Do I have trainings or things that I've committed to? Do I have places I said I was going to speak? Am I working on a book? Whatever I'm working on, it's all built into my schedule. But I like to review it on Sunday for the whole week so I have an overview and a picture, and I can actually practice and play out in my mind how I want certain things to go. I like to pre-frame things, right? I like to pre-frame my week by reviewing it the week ahead on Sunday. And then guess what? 95% of the time, it goes as planned. The other 5% of the time, guess what? Shit happens. Life happens, and we just have to roll with it and figure it out and deal with it. All right. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have an awesome day.